Band of Crusaders is a brand new upcoming RPG with a heavy focus on strategy, tactics, and narrative-driven gameplay that I've been following for quite some time now. Last year, I had the opportunity to meet this indie development team at Gamescom, so I was incredibly excited to get an invitation not just to play the game they'd been working on in a recent closed playtest, but also have a very exclusive opportunity to show you folks at home some of that gameplay. Right now, the game is in a pre-alpha phase, meaning there's still a lot to be figured out, but I came away from my experience wanting more and genuinely looking forward to what the game might become in future. For now, if you enjoy games like Battle Brothers, War Tales, and other similar RPGs, you might want to keep your eye on this one. Without further ado, here's my impressions from my first few hours of gameplay. This is Band of Crusaders. So this is our order. How big is the map? Okay, pretty big. Pretty big. So looking around, it looks like these places with the bar have like more corruption than the others. Ooh, I like kind of the other map is kind of like a little bit comic style. That's kind of cool. I don't know how to describe it. It's got like a little bit of that effect to it, to all the buildings. We've got a Hellhound Horde near us. We've got 5 characters with attribute points, so let's have a look at that first. Brother Eric. So he has Constitution, Dexterity, and Strength. I'm guessing this is our tank because he's kind of got like a shield. Yeah, I think we'll build him with a little bit of Constitution. What about his talent tree? Ooh, this is neat. Gain courage when wielding a shield, granting plus 20% block chance. Gain 15% dodge chance. Additionally, you inspire your closest nearby ally to gain the same benefit. And shield bash. Okay, so this is our tank. This guy's got a 2-hander. He's afraid of the dark. His courage goes down with the sun and stumbles into every situation with the confidence of a man who's never quite sober. In fact, he rarely is. Our man's a drunkard. He's kind of like a damage dealer then. Then we got Brother Godfrey with his spear, his pike. I don't like that my archer has short-sighted. He's also dumb and superstitious. Also, I love that this guy's called Brother Titus. Are we in Space Marine too? So we've got Crusader Quarters, Workshop, Kitchen. We're using 50 food per day at the moment. Depletes in nearly 2 days. Raising this structure costs 200. We've got 2,000. A place to sleep for your men. Well, this sounds like a good idea. Now they have tents. Looks like we got a couple of slots for like extra things like a baggage train, a mobile chapel, and a practice field. Interesting. Hostiles. So 1, 2, oh my god, there's so many. Does the 5 skulls mean it's difficult? I feel like this is a really difficult one, but it's the one it wants us to do. I guess we just go for it, right? This is the first one. Let's just do it. Defeat the bandit camp leader. Oh yeah, that's the thing. So you can press space at any time and you get a tactical slow-mo, which is very cool. I like that a lot. So we got a couple at the gate, a couple on patrol. I think we ambush these guys.
We're under attack, Grandmaster.
Yeah, I see him. All right, go on. Get in there. So this guy's going to get slapped. This guy is getting absolutely swarmed. I don't think we should use abilities here. There's only 2 of them. All right, it's going fine. It's going fine. Nice. Okay. Activate that tactical slow-mo real quick. I feel like that went pretty well. There was only 2 of them, though. Now, I noticed that we've got, like, armor here, I think. This is, like, our armor bar, and it's been damaged quite a bit on this dude, so I want to keep an eye on that. Same with our tank. So now we've got front gate, Ralbritter. Holy crap. This guy does 20 damage. That guy's a beast. Look at him. You can just see it. He's just an absolute monster. Okay, we need to be careful of him. This is the Baron. This is their leader. 2 spear guys and a brigand here. So my thinking is because we've got a patrol on the right with 2 raw britters. I would think we attack the left gate and then try to lure these guys over to this side so that the patrol doesn't reach them. Let's see where that patrol goes, though. Okay, we have an exit here, too, so it will put us in, like, a good spot if we need to, like, get away. We get a line here, and I have this guy just plink an arrow at this dude and then run off. Surround him. You get those backstab hits. No chance to dodge or miss. We love that. I'm a little bit worried about armor on my my 2 dudes here. I kind of want to see if we can loot these, like, bodies and stuff around the place. 50 food, 25 tools. Okay, so they are lootable objects. So it pays to have a little bit of a look around the rest of the map then. There's that patrol. I think we might take them next. Let's get them. Can we do burning oil? like right here. I kind of want to hit him with the burning oil. Oh, nice. That looks cool. All right, now surround him. He can't dodge anyway, to be fair. I like how like the units kind of like push their way through like that. They get slowed down. They actually have to move through the characters. Okay, blew these this box over here. That was kind of why I was doing this. 25 tools. Good, good. I'm a little bit worried about our friendly's armor here. Our tank's like out of armor pretty much. I like the idea of trying to like pin them here, maybe. Nice. Shield bash on the boss. It's not quite going the way I want it. I feel like we're gonna lose my tank here. Come on, boys. We got this. A little bit of juggling around. Oh, a little bit of character juggling there to make sure that we didn't lose anyone. We've completed our objective. Now we need to find an exit. There's one here. Well, we almost lost a character. Almost lost two. So we're gonna have some wounds to heal, but not a bad first mission, I don't think. Certainly could have been a lot worse. Good. Good. Battle summary. Damn, dude. The guy with the two-hander, look how much damage he did. Holy. Brother Eric just basically took damage. Injured left arm. Block chance decreased by 25%. Sprained ankle. Exposed right arm muscles. Yeah, we definitely need to heal up. The spear that pierced the body of the Messiah, he speaks with reverence in his voice. A capable weapon enchanted with the blood of God's only son. He unfurls a map across the table and presses his finger down on the city of Paris. The Augustine Monastery. Its libraries hold records that may tell us where the other pieces were hidden. Rally the men. We march for Paris. I kind of want to head for a town, even though Paris is up there. We have to get around these guys. But first things first, let's get these guys healed up. So I can auto assign these guys, and we have to pay to treat their injuries. That's very Battle Brothers-esque. The injury treatments and like having time behind them. That's very Battle Brothers. I like that. We'll take 689 tools to repair selected items over a period of 61 hours. Okay, so basically right now they're using the tools that we have in our inventory to repair the gear that is on our characters. That is a lot of tools, man. I'm hoping not every fight will go through them at that faster pace because god damn, that was a lot. Okay, so repairing is happening. We don't need to do anything there. We did want to pay for an upgrade to our Crusader quarters, right? So we can have like another person. So now we can have another person in our band. How we get them, I don't know. Maybe that's like a story thing. Maybe we have to buy them. Let's go ahead and move to Troy. Hellhound Horde is going north. Okay, so we're in the village of Troy. Okay, so we can hire men here. Damn, they cost a fair bit. Brother Dominic just got like a freaking... Look at the size of this mace, dude. That thing's huge. You carry that around all by yourself, Dominic? Damn, dude. We could get Siegfried, sorry. He has armor, but no weapons, and we have weapons. I kind of like the idea of Brother Siegfried. But here's the thing. Our axeman, that Adam, he's got a horseman's axe, which is better than the battle axes. Okay. So we could sell those battle axes, potentially, and give our new character an arming sword, or something along those lines. Also a two-handed mace, deals double damage to armor. I kind of feel like I want to give that to our tank. We don't really have like an armor chip weapon. I kind of like the idea of giving that to our tank guy. Put him up against the beefiest dude, you know, have him tank for a little bit. I am going to sell the battle axes. This one's broken. So get rid of that. So 2,100 is where we're at. I think we can hire that. I think we can hire Siegfried. Welcome, Siegfried. He's wearing a gambeson that's got like less armor than my like archers. That's all right. Well, he'll get there, you know? He'll get there. I think what we're going to do is I'm actually going to give him the armor that my archer is wearing, because my archer didn't even get hit in that last fight. Okay, so we actually get to do his talents. We haven't had the chance to do that with our other two guys. So we're going to go for Warrior's Grit. Ooh, Heartstopper. Strike an enemy in melee and mutilate them, dealing 225 basic attack damage and lowering their attack speed by 50% for 30 seconds. Like, that's a big hit, dude. Some of these abilities are really good. I'm gonna go with that. I like that. We have a new brother in our order. We now have 6. We haven't picked up any quests because currently we're healing and I don't feel like that would be a good idea. The monastery stands quietly on the city outskirts. As the scribe enters the temple, your men make camp nearby. After a couple of hours that amounted to a few extra coin earned by the generosity of the passers-by, the scribe returns informing you that the monks will send a letter to the current owner of the piece and ask for it to be returned to aid our cause. Let's go on to Paris. All right, we're in Paris. Brother Guilherme. I love that name. Prepare yourselves. I am going to get everything wrong. Right, we're drastically low on food, so that's one thing we need. You might as well buy it all. Okay, so they're healed now. What about the gear? Gear needs another 24 hours. We bought some armor. We're going to throw this on Siegfried. Troubling news. As the men gather around the campfire, you see a familiar face of the trainee you left behind at the monastery. He rushes towards with his face flushed from the run. Grandmaster, the monks, they've heard nothing. The relic's arrival is overdue. Scribe frowns. This is troubling news, he muses. Perhaps they were attacked. Already feeling the tension simmer among your companions, you decide to take action. And we must go and find them. It looks like most of our guys are good now. It's Eric and Jeremiah. They have like a little bit less, but not, you know, not too bad. We got one butcher, one hex, a few champions of plague. Jesus. Wow. This is a lot of dudes. Okay. All right. Well, there's our new brother. Brother Siegfried, you come too. It's going to be fine. Nobody panic. Acolytes. Disciple. Acid strikes. Damn, they look creepy, dude. Look at the arms coming out of their back. These guys are creepy. All right, we're about to get discovered, so here we go. Yeah, slay them. Oh, he's got his back to the enemy. We don't like that. Oh, there's another one coming in. Yeah, my armor's not looking great on my two-hander guy or on my tank. And there's another patrol coming. We can maybe hit him with the pot. Yes. Okay. Good. Good. Just what I wanted. It's all under control. Stab him in the back. And you... Okay, backstab, like, actually surrounding them seems to be, like, really, really important. I'm a little bit worried about how our tank is pretty much out of armor, though. This might be, like, one that we have to, like, have a couple of attacks at, which I think you can do. You know, you can take, like, a couple goes at missions. Look at this guy. A butcher with 690 health. Ugh, it's so creepy. Are they gonna bring this thing to life? I feel like this is gonna come alive. Is that what we're doing here? Are we resurrecting this thing? It seems like that's what we're trying to do, and I don't like that. We do seem to kind of, like, have the numbers on them, which seems to be playing in our favor a little bit. I'm really glad that we decided to recruit another guy. Just that one extra body seems to be doing so much work for us. I think we leave now. Our armor's like about done. Okay, retreat. So we didn't get this loot. It doesn't allow us to, by the looks of it. Jeremiah does so much damage, dude. And we leveled up some characters, so that's good. I think we're going to be at a good place to kind of come back and do some serious damage here. Yeah, so we're repairing right now. That's good. Nobody needs healing, so we're good there. Let's get our guys to Dijon. Ah, we have new talents for Brother Titus. 50% critical chance. I kind of like that. We're gonna go with critical chance. That seems really good. We're stacking dexterity, so this is the guy with the axe, right? He's got burning oil right now. Sneak attack, dealing 150% damage. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. I like the idea of a sneak attack. That sounds like a big payoff. We're gonna go with that. Bandit country. Hunt down and destroy a band of bandits. It's 1 difficulty for 4,300 reward. Yes. I gotta say, I'm really enjoying this. This has been a lot of fun. All right, so we gotta hunt down bandits for like a big payoff. Why does my guy have no weapon? Brother Godfrey, why do you have no weapon? Is his weapon broken? Interesting. Okay, we don't really want him to be taking much punishment here, so let's box him. Get behind him. Get behind him. Box him up. Yeah. Give him the old right hook, Brother Godfrey. Victory. Ooh, there you go. That was decent. Look at this. Exquisite light crossbow. He can't have a spear anymore, but I mean, we can give him something else. We'll give him the one-handed mace. Upgraded two-handed mace. 94 damage instead of 62. Huge. That was a big payoff for like quite an easy mission, actually. 4,300. Wow. We could make some pretty good, like we could buy some decent stuff now. Could buy some tools, to be fair. It would be useful. Heater shields. This guy needs a free hand. This guy we could give a shield. Considering he's supposed to have a spear, I feel like I'm going to get him a shield. He's not using his free hand for anything. We can, however, upgrade to get one more person. Let's go ahead and do that now. So we can get another guy next we're able. Our armor's almost repaired. I think we're almost ready for the big fight. Oh, this guy's a hedge knight. He could be good. This guy as well. He's both hedge knights. But also it'd be good for us to have another hedge knight on board. All right, buddy, join us. He is level 1. It'll be good to have another tank too. I could put him next to Brother Eric. All right, Guillaume. Guillaume. Yeah, there you go. There's the British part. Holy shit, what are you? Clean fight. Worked out nicely for us. I really like the fact that they're like properly French, honestly. Kinda cool. New talent for Brother Godfrey. Now, this was the guy that did have a spear, so we should probably try and like kit him out so that, you know, he's going to have a spear again. Permanently gain +1 strength and 1 dexterity. That sounds good. Let's just go with that. Yeah, see, this is the exact same setup as before. But actually, no, this is a bigger group, right, than the first time. I don't know. Where's my 2 tanks?
Understood, sire.
Up at the front, boys. A little bit worried about like how all of his armor's pretty much gone. I think I need to be like a little bit more conscious of like when one person has got like the threat for a bit too long and like remove that person from the fight for a minute, you know? Needs to be a little bit more conscious of that. There's so many patrols. Right, you in the back because you've got like no armor left. Thankfully, there doesn't seem to be any friendly fire with the bows either, which is good. By the time we get to the boss, this is going to be a rough fight because our tanks are kind of low on armor again. It does seem like they recuperated in the time that we spent repairing. I guess like what you could do is you could leave your tanks out of the fight and allow them to replenish long enough to take on the boss. Well, I'm big worried about this butcher. What does she do? Uses his own life forces to form 3 piercing projectiles and hurls them towards the enemy. So she's like almost a ranged unit by the looks of it, based on the fact she has like a staff. And this guy's just gonna come balling in there and look to swing his big old mace around. Oh, wait. This could be cool. Let's try this. If I grab this guy, put him at the back, and then have him here, can I then save this formation? Oh! Amazing. Okay, so we found how to change their formation and we can tell them to hold position. Brilliant. Okay, now this looks like more of a lineup that I want. Now, do I send it at the witch or do I get like my ranged and my sneak attack guy maybe to go take out the witch? I think we take these 2 and have them go for the witch. The others are going to take on the big guy, I think. And that's how I'm going to roll it. And we'll see how well that works for us. All right, chaps. Godspeed. Damage dealer definitely on the big guy. Okay, hit him with the stun. Okay, dog's dead real quickly. Good job, guys. Well done. Brother Godfrey, go for the witch. I want you on the back so you can do a sneak attack. You're going to go around the back as well. And you. Oh, he does a lot of damage. Oh, we got an extra one coming in, dude. Ew. That was the one that we left. Okay, Heartstopper on this guy. That's a lot of damage, and it will slow his attack speed. All right, so we got one more coming in. Let's get you to intercept him. I'm going to try and shift the aggro a little bit. Oh! God, he hits hard. Come on, boys, we got this. All right, the witch is dead. Backstab on this guy now. Get this archer, help him with the big guy. Oh, Jeremiah, you're taking some damage. I'm gonna pull everybody off this guy except for the tank. Oh my god, he just like one-tapped my guy. Oh no, we lost one. All right, stun him. No more brothers die. We lost one. He will be remembered once I know his name, man. I feel like we did really well with that boss too. He just like whacked. Hopefully, like maybe he isn't dead and there's like a, you know, like possibly he survives with an injury or something. Who was it? Siegfried. Okay, he was our like relatively new recruit. I do feel like we handled the allocation of troops there really well. We put the tanks on the big dude. We killed the weaker threats really quickly and then like all converged on the big threat. I feel like that we handled that right. And there was like that curveball with the extra enemy showing up, and I feel like we handled that well. The escort was indeed attacked by one of the cults. You raided their encampment, and among the corpses, your men found an ornate chest, similar in design to the one that was entrusted to you before. Unfortunately, its contents were already emptied before you arrived. So we did all that and didn't even find it. In their hurry, they left behind tracks that were easy enough to follow. The runaway cultists have been marked on the map. I was really pleased with that fight, though. That was cool.
I liked that. That was intense.
So, this was just a small part of the introductory questline from Band of Crusaders, but as you saw in that final fight, the game does not pull punches. I had to take some time to prepare for the main quest by recruiting more Crusaders, getting them some decent gear, and even then, the new initiate among my troop was absolutely squashed by the Butcher. Tense moments like those, ones that create a bit of drama and secondary narratives, really make an experience like this one all the more rewarding, and I can't wait to play this game again. Thanks for watching, folks. This was Band of Crusaders. You can support the developers by wishlisting their game on Steam, and I will catch you all in the next one.